Hey everybody, happy Monday. It is your girl Kimberly White with a quick dose of midday encouragement for you. I hope that you all are feeling good, that you know that you are loved, blessed, and more than a conqueror. Here is my dose of encouragement for your afternoon. Change is inevitable, but progress is optional. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've seen people get knocked over by changes in circumstances, and you know things that they just didn't foresee, even within themselves. And then people that I've seen experience change in dramatic ways: loss of a spouse or relationship going awry, loss of a job or money, loss of um, you know bodily features or functions that they once had that they no longer do. Turn those situations around to a point where they are now blossoming, blooming, and literally created something exquisite from a situation that once looked dire. You see, change is not meant to hurt you. It's not meant to um, bring a lifelong devastation to you. Change is meant to bless you, and it's meant to take you to another level. Consider the flight of eagles. Eagles, when turbulence comes and they're in the winds and they're soaring, they actually ride that turbulence and they use it as momentum to take them to a higher point. They mount up. And that's essentially what God wants us to do in our life. Yes, things happen that shake us up at times, because sometimes we will know that we need to change a situation, but we wait too long, and God has to step in and change that situation for us. Or we just finally get the guts to make the change, you know? But when you make a change, it can be a very emotionally disturbing or stressful time because it shakes things up. Well, there's nothing more that God likes than to be in a situation where things are kind of shaky, because it shows his sovereignty. It shows that regardless of what's going on around you or what your circumstances may look like, because you decided to step into the winds of change, because you decided to step into the direction of my breath that I'm blowing you into, I'm going to bless you beyond comprehension. Because you decided to keep a positive mentality and think about things that are lovely, pure, and of good report, even throughout this time, I am going to take you to another level of destiny the same way I do the eagles. And you're going to go higher and higher and higher. That's what God wants. You know, there are two people in this world. There's a person that walks with the wind. They'll get into it and say, okay, God, you're making this change. I'm going to walk with you. And there's another person that's very stubborn because they're afraid. They're afraid of change. They're very nostalgic. They want to hold on to what they know. And because they're that afraid, they don't walk with the wind. They don't experience the beautiful flow of momentum, but they get knocked over by the wind. Don't be that person. You know, we all change. This is very natural. Even your body chemistries change. I can't wear the same perfume I used to wear 10 or 20 years ago. I've changed. But if you want to live a life of abundance and you want to grow and experience life in an abundant way, you've got to be willing to change your thinking. Don't be that stinky baby, that baby that's got a stinky diaper on that nobody wants to touch. If you're that baby right now and you're in a crappy situation, or you're just subjecting yourself to some crappy thinking, change the diaper today. Change it. Give yourself a new start. God wants to do something new in you. And the winds of change are blowing, my friends. They're blowing in my life, and I know they're blowing in yours too. So that's my word of encouragement. I hope that this blesses you. Thank you guys for your continuous support. Please like it, send it, share it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy Monday.